Y'all, we got a full house today. We got a full house today. Hello, Twitter. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. Hello, TikTok. And hello, Instagram. We're going to put my multitasking skills to the test today. Grand Rising. Am I still in Baltimore? No, I live in Maryland, but I don't live in Baltimore. Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. Hi, LT Gaming, King Castro. Hello. Damn, I'm on all three. Well, let's see. We're on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We are all five today. Okay. So I'm gonna try to get to all y'all comments. Okay. How was that vegan pizza? The vegan pizza was amazing. It was amazing. They also have this vegan cheesy bread, and they got these vegan chicken wings. So y'all know I got all of them. You know I got all of them. Now, Facebook, the yard font is kind of small, so I'm gonna try my best to lean and read what y'all comments are. Hey Eddie, what's up Eddie? Thank you Moolah. Thank you ABM. How are y'all feeling? DM me about the painting. Which painting? Thank you, Big. Thank you, H-Town. I am amazing. Grand Rising, tax-free rod. How did y'all sleep last night? You had jackfruit for the first time? I love jackfruit. It's really good. Amazing day. I know that's right. Did anybody dream last night? Thank you, Big. What are those pants? Oh, what the? Thank you for the hat and mustache. Teddy P. Thank you, Teddy P. I have tried their cake. Their vegan cake is really good. Can I make it clap on here? Sure, why not? Why not? Why not? This is why you follow me. I'm doing good, tax free. What's up, Carl? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the heart me. LOL, yeah. What? You said make it clap. I did. Delivered. Okay. Thank you for the heart me. Oh, thank you. Love and happiness. Thank you, Mr. Exclusive. What's up, chicken butt? You ain't asked for that clap. You said make it clap. I made it clap. Asked and delivered. Rise and shine. Nobody dreamed last night? Wrong clap. Well, I don't know. That's the clap I got for you. You know? Gotta take what you can get. That's what I got. You did? What did you dream about? You enjoy your weekend too, Teddy. Enjoy your weekend. You dreamed about me? Oh, okay. Hopefully it was a good dream. Hopefully, hold on, let me close the door. Hopefully it was a very insightful dream. Thank you, Jermaine, for the gold populars. You always dream. Listen, I be dreaming too. Okay, every night. I've had a couple dreams. I wake up in the middle of the night and then go back to sleep and then go right back into the same dream. Okay, period. So, thank you, Delgado, for the wink wink and them shards and them peaches. Thank you for the peaches. It was a sweet dream. She knows that everyone on the lay wants to see her ass. I mean, you can't see it. I'm sitting on it. You can't see it. You can see it. You see it back there. I don't think you can see it. I don't think you can see it. I didn't know you had all that goodness following, but tonight is about wow, say my name. I'm confused. Chun Le Thighs. I don't know what that means either. Why you don't do content no more? I do content. I never stop doing content. All my links are in my link tree on my Twitter. Plus, my X is Unicorn Raya. My YouTube is Unicorn Raya. My Facebook is The Unicorn Raya. My TikTok is The Unicorn Raya. And my Instagram is Unicorn Raya's IG. Grand Rising. Oh, thank you. What's up, KB? Grand Rising. Show the socks. Oh no, I do not be wearing socks. I don't like wearing socks. I know some people do. I don't. I need my toes free. What's my cash app? April Angel Brown. Would you ever do a conference chat live with other users? What's a conference chat? You mean like a panel? You don't know Chun-Li from Street Fighter Raya? My bad. My bad. Sorry. A panel? I didn't know they had panels on YouTube. So sometimes I do let people come up on TikTok, this one. Because it has a nice little box, Instagram, it splits the screen in half, so that's why I don't like doing having people come up on Instagram. But I let people come up on TikTok. Why you stop smoking weed? I stopped smoking because it wasn't for me. I'm very powerful. And I had to realize my gifts are off. Shout out from Baltimore. Hello. And I'm very powerful sober. Did you say Angel Brown? Yeah, April Angel Brown. I definitely wasn't. You see me somewhere? Where you see me at? Do you still do content? I do. wanted to ask you, what zodiac am I compatible with? Do you have your whole birth chart? When's my birthday? In April, the 17th of April. You have to drop link. Baltimore, can you cook? No, I don't live in Baltimore, but yes, I can cook. Have you tried Damiana leaf tea? I have. So I'm not sure what effect Damiana leaf has on you, but I try not to drink Damiana leaf tea unless I'm, about to be in the mood for adult activities, because it um, intensifies those type of emotions for me. Well, you trying to do content? Well, I just record my life, so I be telling people you can record your life too. Record what you're comfortable with. Aries, yep, Aries, third zone Aries. Stay beautiful. Got to get to work. Been a pleasure. Oh, well, have a great day at work. Thank you. With you, I mean, you can't do content with me. I just record my life. So if I do content with you, I will be recording your life, and I just record my life. Thank you for the 360 chair. Oh, let me see. Hold on. I got no room. There we go. Thank you for the 360 chair. Authentic the Great. How you been? I ain't seen you in a minute. Where you been at? Yours is April 18th. Oh, period. We in the same zone, too. Okay, big third zone Aries. Thank you for the heart, me. You got commercials on your live. Yeah, that's something that YouTube does. They actually pay me on my ad revenue. So, if you want to go ahead and listen to that ad all the way through, that's another way to support me for free. YouTube won't take the tab. So make sure y'all watch them ads when they pop up. Thank you, LeVar. Your videos are fire. Thank you for the roses. Mysterious. Hey, Mysterious. How are you doing today? Nobody else dreamed? I thought we was going to get into these dream books today, but maybe tomorrow. Am I on YT? Yes, I am live on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Okay, LeVar, you want me to do 16, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36? You're going to make me dizzy. 45, 48, 51, 54, 57, 63, 69, 78, 81, 84, 87, 92, 96, 99, 100, 100, 360s. We're going to try. I don't know if we're going to get through all of them, but we're going to try, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, oh my gosh, 21, oh, I'm getting dizzy, 22, 23, 24. Oh, thank you. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you, LeVar. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, oh gosh, 46, I feel the chair, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. Oh, we gonna make it. 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. No, gotta give me a second for my eyes to catch up with the rest of my body. There we go. I was dizzy. I was. But we made it. We made it through. Thank you for y'all that was sending me gifts. I know I did it. Thank you for that. I don't think no one's ever made me do 100 360s. Thank you for the hand heart. I'm crying. I know, right? We did it. We got through them all. Crazy, right? We'll travel for a hug. Good. I'm traveling with my hugs though, so I might probably be in the city. Thank you, Sneaky P, for the hat and mustache. Period. Thank you. You and your sister are beautiful. Oh, thank you. You still doing your OnlyFans? Yes. Chicago? With the mask. Thank you, LeVar. Yeah, I'm coming to Chicago. I just, I don't know when. But when I do know, I'm going to post it. So make sure you guys are following me everywhere so that you can know when I'm going to be there. So I'm going to post it. How did you get built like that? Swore you wasn't like this in the beginning. So I actually was. It just depends on when you started following me. I've been thick like this my whole life until I started. Okay. So if you only started following me when I was, then you probably didn't see this thickness before that. But for every majority of my life, that's why when you hear people like the weight back, it's because they knew me before I was. Okay. I stopped and I started eating mushrooms and the weight came back. So stop and eat some mushrooms. That would be my exercise. I mean, I be doing my own little 1-2 exercises in my house, but no, I'm exercising be boring. I gotta make it fun. Sober living is the best living. Exactly. Okay, it's the best. As you see, my body agrees with sober living. How long you been married? The first time I got married, I was married for 4 years, and the second time I got married, I was married for 4 years. It's been a minute, okay? You can't even see the tan line no more. So it's been a minute. A nice little hot little minute that I have not been married. Hey Jezebel. It's Raya. Raya. This app it says the unicorn Raya. You pick your own mushrooms? No, I don't pick my own mushrooms. For the majority, when I get them in bulk, I get them from the Garden International. So sometimes, if I'm running low and I'm cooking something, I'll either run to like Mom's or H Mart and get some mushrooms. But if I know, like I'm getting low and I order, I always get them from the Garden International. And they got a website, so I used to just pop up. Okay, they got a warehouse, And when I started popping up, I didn't know you couldn't pop up, but they gave me my mushrooms. I popped up. So I'll either go get them, or if I'm being lazy, I'll just have them ship them to my house. So they do ship internationally, so make sure y'all check them out. What type of books you like reading? I like reading a lot of types of books. I don't know if you can see them. Oh yeah, you can see most of them. I'm into a lot of different things. And love with your content. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Ray Miller? How you doing? Thank you for the follow. I see y'all tapping too. Thank you for all them taps. Tap, tap, tap. Twitter. Why y'all so quiet? I had to make sure y'all ankles on. Where are you located? I need a hug. I'm located in Maryland. How do you feel about Jesus? Genuinely interested. So I feel like his name isn't Jesus. So my opinion may be slightly different. Thank you, Uncle Jay. Good morning from Sammy. Grand Rising, Sammy. Thank you for the rose, sis. How old are you, by the way? I am 39 years young. Exactly. His name is Yahshua. You know. You know. Grand Rising, Selector Joseph. You got it. You got it, Authentic. What you want to talk about? What's up, Andrew? How are you? What's the significance of number 3 in this moment? Well, let me show you this chart. What else are you live on? So I'm live on Twitter, I'm live on YouTube, I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on TikTok, and I'm live on Instagram. Authentic. I need you to take a picture of this. So the 3 is just, the more you have, the more number 3s, it's just the number 3 magnified. But let me show you this one. Oh, stay. Okay, well, hold on. I want you to take a screenshot of this so you know what 1-3 means. Well, is this? Can you see this? I'm going to show you guys too. It's backwards for you. However, it is not backwards on TikTok. It is not backwards on YouTube. But it is backwards for everybody else. So if you're not on TikTok or YouTube, this is going to be backwards. Sorry. It's not my fault. Here, if you take a screenshot, we can make it larger. I'm trying to come in as much as I can. And then this is just generalized. Oh, whoa, Facebook. Forgot Facebook's camera is super zoomed in. I gotta step back here so y'all can see it. Again, if it is backwards on the app that you are on right now, you can take a screenshot and then flip it. When you edit the photo, just flip it. Or you can come on YouTube or TikTok because it's not backwards. Sorry, I'm short. No problem. I'm blurry on YouTube. Oh, let me clean the camera. Let me see. See if I can take care of that for you. Is that better? Grand Rising 611 OG. Get the numerology one. And if you have your numerology chart, this is another just brief. Okay, see. Which I highly recommend. I highly recommend everybody get their numerology chart because mine was extremely eye-opening. Jersey Shore in the building. Will be coming through for the seafood. Oh, okay. I don't eat seafood, so I can't recommend any places for you to go. I stopped eating seafood when my hair started falling out. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. So I can't recommend any seafood places for you. Is it still blurry? Top of the morning, Dwight. Hey, Delight. Thank you for sharing my live and reposting it. Period. Appreciate you. It's still blurry? Okay, let me try it one more time. Let me try it one more time. Well, no, maybe the resolution from my laptop, but if not, come on over to TikTok. Granted, I am live on multiple places. Um, so if you are not on TikTok, don't take offense. I'm sorry, but TikTok just is the other app that has everything so you can read it. So you're more than welcome to follow me on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. However, those cameras are not mirrored. So if you want to be able to read this stuff, you gotta come on to TikTok. My TikTok is the Unicorn Raya. Is that your theme song you're humming? At this point, it might as well be because it's always in my head. Which platform do I prefer? Well, if we're being honest, I prefer TikTok. Like I said, TikTok allows me to mirror the screen, and y'all know a lot of times I be on here showing y'all stuff, I be reading. So every other app besides YouTube, y'all can't see it. It's backwards. Never mind it. Well, I'm still gonna continue. So, um, I just got on TikTok last year though, so you're probably not used to seeing me on TikTok. That's because I just got here within the last year. But after TikTok, I would probably say Instagram. And then after Instagram, I would have to say YouTube. And then after YouTube, I would have to say mm, it's a tie between Facebook and Twitter. Sorry, Facebook. Sorry, Twitter. But I'm just being honest. I gotta be honest. Because, for me, it's like, which app gives me the best tools for everything I need in the life? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Twitter, you last. I'm gonna have to pick Facebook over Twitter because Facebook does save the live too. However, it only saves the live for 30 days. Okay. YouTube saves the live, it just takes forever to post. Instagram saves the live immediately. So, that's why I tell y'all follow me on all the apps because not all the apps do the same things. You can support the live on YouTube and you can support the live on TikTok. Um, you can share the live and tap on the screen. I think on all of them. I don't know about Twitter. I can't remember. I'm trying to come to my city, love. I might be in your city. I might be coming to your city. Stay tuned. Beautiful morning. You should do more content in a short dress. Um, well, I do custom requests, but I do custom requests for outfit changes only on my OF. I don't do outfit requests on any of these platforms. Come to LA, please. I'm coming. New Orleans, I'm coming. Actually, I haven't been to New Orleans yet. So I got you. I got you. I got you. Did you see your? Let me see. I didn't see your comment. Maybe it didn't show up because I just see the one comment and then it says you joined. How long have I been vegan? Almost 9 years. How do you make requests on OF? Through the messages, through the DMs. I need one of those infamous hugs. I got you, sacrificial lamb. Uh, Delivered. I will sit and hug you every 5 minutes. Good morning. I'm so sorry. Just got to talking crazy. Oh, they blocked what you said? Oh, no, that's somebody else. Was it hard becoming vegan? No, and yes. It wasn't once I decided to do it, but my sister had been trying to get me to go vegan for years. And then when I finally did, it was like, okay, let me just try it. Let me see what she's talking about. Like, she was like, just do it for 2 weeks. Like, you can do it for 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, fine, let me try. And then I watched this documentary. At the time, it was only available on Netflix, but it's actually on YouTube now, called What the Health. I don't know if anybody's watched that documentary. I went vegan the next day after that one documentary. And then I'm like, okay, well, let me see. Let me make sure this is not a bias and this is just one documentary. So I watched some other ones. And they was all saying the same things. And I was like, girl, this whole time, they've been messing with us this whole time. And this information been out this whole time. I was angry. So just know, if you do watch this documentary, your first emotion might be anger. But the anger passed. The anger did pass, I just was like, okay, fine. Now you can't, once you know, you can't unknow. So now that I know, I gotta do something about it. Can we get back in line after the first hug? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. How many states have you been to in the US? A lot. I haven't never kept track. I actually prefer to travel outside of the United States. This is my preference. So while I am starting this free hug tour in the US, we got to get up off this soil and we're going to expand to other countries. So I've been to a couple other countries. I just wasn't doing a free hug tour when I was doing that. So we're going to go back. What's the name of the documentary? It's called What the Health. Like what the hell, but what the health. Were you always into spirituality? So to me, spirituality is believing in a higher power and having the ability to communicate with that higher power by yourself. So yes and no. Okay, yes, I've always had that connection. Did I always listen? No, no, I did not always listen. Once I started listening, it intensified. So, when people be talking about that still small voice or something told me to do this, that's what that is. You just try to tap in. That's what. Does it bother you? We all want to see your body in these lives. No, it doesn't bother me. I did not create my body. That was your maker. He did all this on purpose. So once I realized what the purpose was, I was like, oh, okay, God, I got you. I see. So I see the necessity of it, and I use it to do what I'm supposed to do. I didn't always, use it for what I was supposed to be doing. But now that I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense, I don't mind. I feel like a lot of times when people's first impressions is like, damn girl, that's your body fire. I'm like, this is just the first time they meeting me, you know? This is the beginning of their known unicorn riot journey. But as time goes on, they're like, oh shit, she actually spin. I should probably listen. Damn, she just put me on that. I didn't even know. Let me go fact check that, So I understand its use to, um, attract people's attention to get you to the table. It was pitch black and there were millions of wait, what? It was pitch black and there are millions of people bunched in a line close together. Nope, that's that cornbread, fried chicken, etc. in your past. No, it's not. I'm trying to tell you, like, if you see me and then you see me and then you see me stop, you'll know. But if you only seen and then you see me stop, you don't have a reference point to before. I actually do not eat cornbread. To the left, there were people in cages crying and laughing. Are you talking about a dream, Authentic? Beauty and Brains, thank you. I follow you on Instagram. How are you? I'm doing good, Shakur. How are you? I'm actually live on Instagram. Oh, damn, I missed it. Can you send me a message? That sounds interesting. What's your dream, Authentic? Oh, I did turn my DMs on Instagram. So they are on TikTok and on Instagram. They are actually on X too. Twitter. Good morning, my queen. Good morning, rated R914. Where am I from? So I'm from the Midwest. I grew up one place in the Midwest. I was born in another place in the Midwest. And then I moved to Maryland. So I live in Maryland now. Thank you, Loco. Grand Rising. Thank you for having me. How was your night? Yes, the mark of love. Thank you. What part of Maryland? I live in the mountains in Maryland. So it's not considered the DMV. It's kind of far from the DMV. What's your ex? My ex is Unicorn Raya. I'm actually live on here too, right now. Use your figure to your advantage. You got a lot of love in you. I seen your video when you was giving out hugs. That was beautiful. Thank you, respect. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't put in on this body. I know the purpose. I got the blueprint now. So cuckoo could chill. Who did the artwork on the bookcase? On the bookcase? Oh, this one? I'm not sure. I actually got this from. It was some art show I was at, and a lady had this, and I was like, I need it, and I got this. But I can't remember where I was. I'm totally lost. What's up with some of these comments? It's a patience test. It's a patience test. So, um, some of the comments are literally there to poke you. You just gotta put your bubble up. Don't get poked. You'll get used to it. I'm used to it, but I know it can seem extremely chaotic for a lot of people that aren't used to it. I thought you were native to this area. My aunt and uncle live on the mountains too. They be going to that water spring. I love that water spring. Okay, they actually have a couple different springs, so that's why I always put the website so that you can go to the one next to you. Most are bots. No, they real people. They, NPCs. You like streaming? I do like streaming. So for content, I'm wondering if your rated R content is solo or not. It is both. It is both. I've been doing rated R content for a couple years, so it is both. Good Lord, look at that booty. You can't even see it. You can't even see it. I live in the metro area. I haven't gone to that spring in years. You should. Okay, you should. Some of them they be shutting down. So the ones that's open, you should. Are they still open? Oh, we see. You can't see nothing. You can't see it. It's back there. You too, Mr. G. How are you feeling today? Huh? Rated R content. Yeah, guys. So I am a content creator. So I do record my life. I record a lot of my life. They are in appropriated places. So if you've never seen my content on here, that's because I only do what each platform allows me to do. Except for X. All those, even though X allows it, it's some old stuff, but all of that stuff is on another website. One of the greats. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's why it makes sense. Okay, so that's probably why the comments are crazy. Because yeah, I do adult content, so that's probably why you're not understanding some of these people comments. What opened your third eye? Um, Definitely when I went vegan. Definitely after I got a Reiki massage. Definitely after my hysterectomy. You don't do adult content no more, though, right? I do. I do. I record. I be telling y'all I record my life, like all of my life. Really? Yeah. Balance. Balance. Do you conversate with subs? I do. You don't do collabs either, Miss Unicorn by chance? No. Right now, all my content is solo content. What platform you like the best? Oh, you just missed it. We were just talking about this, but TikTok is my favorite social media platform. Sorry, Instagram. Thank you, Snoop, for the glowing hearts. Tall, dark, and handsome. Welcome to today. How are you? Thank you, George, for them roses. Thank you, Snoop, for the go popular. Oh, thank you. What's your live about, friend? Right now I'm just answering comments. I don't plan all my lives. A lot of times I just like to ebb and flow it. Sorry about the traumatic events. Oh, see, I don't know why it only shows the comments for a second and then it disappears. I don't know how to bring them. Oh, that's how you bring them back up. Sorry about the traumatic events you went through. Veganism. How long after not eating meat did the effects start showing? Um, so I actually went vegan because I had endometriosis. Okay. I had endometriosis. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but basically it's when you have cells from inside of your uterus and they start growing outside of your uterus. So every time I would have an egg get released, it would get stuck to the cells and then it'll start growing and growing, and it would pop, which is extremely painful. Like, almost died a couple times having the cyst pop. So I was going to the doctor, and they're like, I got 2 surgeries, 2 different times for them to remove the endometriosis, but it just kept growing back. So they like, you're just gonna have to get a hysterectomy because otherwise you're just gonna have to keep having these surgeries because it's still gonna keep growing. So like I said, my sister was like, just try going vegan. You don't gotta do the hysterectomy. Just try it. So I'm like, all right, bet I'm gonna try it. So I tried it for 2 weeks, but I was still having pain. So I went ahead and got the hysterectomy anyway. After my hysterectomy, when I woke up from surgery, they were like, the endometriosis is gone. We took your uterus out and it's nothing on there. And I'm like, what you mean? You said that's where the endometriosis was. And they're like, well, I don't know what you did, but the endometriosis is gone. And I'm like, well, I'm still having pain. So where's that from? And they were like, well, that's because we found a nerve tied in your C-section scar. So you did go ahead and take that out, so you shouldn't have no more pain. So I'm like, okay, back. Mind you, I was only vegan for 2 weeks. I went raw vegan. So I'm like, well, did you put my uterus back? They were like, oh no, we don't do that. I was like, what do you mean? You just said everything was fine. They're like, yeah, we already took it out. We don't put them back. I was like, oh. So I'm just gonna take my healthy uterus that you told me that I needed to take out. So I literally got in the endometriosis groups on Facebook, shared my story, because I feel like a lot of times that's what they're gonna tell you. They're gonna be like, nope, you're just gonna have to take it out. So for me, 2 weeks. And because I'm like, you told me that I was gonna have this endometriosis forever, for the rest of life, I'm never going back. I did go pescatarian for a little bit, but like I said, after my hair started falling out, I was like, all right, God, I'm listening. Okay. I'm never going back. So 2 weeks. And if you watch the documentary, What the Health, they do have other people's testimonials. And guess how long it took them? So I'm not saying that your journey is gonna be the same as mine, but it took 2 weeks. So I try not to push being vegan on people. Like I said, I'll give you the information. You make up in your mind if you decide you want to do it. But when I first went vegan, I was telling everybody like, "I need to be vegan." I had to stop doing it because realistically, that's what my sister was doing to me for at least a year, and I was not listening. I was not. It wasn't until I was like, okay. She was like, all right, well, maybe you should just try it. Try it for 2 weeks and just see if you like it. And I was like, fine. So I feel like the more give you the information, because she's the person that told me to watch the documentary, and let people decide on their own once they have the information if it's best for them. works way better than being like, stop eating cow pus. This is causing that. Like, it just wasn't working. So now I don't. I just be like, I'll tell you what I'm eating. I'll cook on live. I'll show you different things that work for me, but I'm not gonna drill it into y'all no more. Divine timing. If you decide to do it and it works for you, then just know. Try to skip over that hounding. You need to be vegan too part, because I feel like I helped way more people after I stopped doing that. I used to be on live. I was streaming the documentaries. It's actually a couple of other different documentaries. Seaspiracy, Forks versus Knives, Eating Our Way to Existence. I was streaming them all. I'm like, no. People would come on my live like, this is what I'm about to eat. And I would be like, I had to stop doing that. So if you do decide and you see how it works for you, just try to skip over that period, because it doesn't. I mean, maybe some people did it, but majority of people that actually felt like they was like, oh, I'm gonna try it, told me they did not until after I was just like, well, I'm about to cook this dish. Here are the ingredients. You should try it. And then they tried it. And I was like, oh, okay, let me keep going. So hounding doesn't work, in my opinion. Will you be willing to do collabs in the future? Just asking. So a lot of you guys, I don't know how long you've been following me, but I actually started doing content when I was married. Okay. Then I got a divorce and then I stopped doing content. Then I got into another relationship and I started doing content. And then we broke up. Then I got into another relationship and we started doing content. So every time that since the first relationship, when I'm not in a relationship, I switch to solo content. There was a couple years where I was doing collabs, and that's because I met people through a mutual friend, and I'm like, all right, and I was single. But I actually prefer to do collabs when I'm in a relationship, because for me, like, it feels more real. The result, it feels more euphoric versus just, so that's the only reason why I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait until I'm in a relationship before I do switch back over from solo content. So yes, when I'm in a relationship, but right now I just be doing my solo content. I just record my life. And I think it's from being vegan again to do labor work on top of it, and 130 pounds, and like my left arm nerves are always hurting. So there's actually herbs that you can take to repair nerve damage. I'm gonna turn it into a herbal live because they always cut my live. But let me just show you this one book real quick. And I have multiple books, but this one has been the most beneficial for me, hence it being in pieces. Some of the books out there, I don't want to say sugarcoat, but it's not all the information. This book was straight no chaser. Like, look, this is what it is. This is how you grow it. This is where it's found. This is how you take it. These are the warnings. And everybody that I have shown this book has also said the same thing. So this book is, if you go on my Twitter, it is my pinned tweet on my Twitter. You can also send me a message and I will send you the link. I did get it off of Amazon. Sorry, I have to spell it because TikTok don't like you dropping links. So if you want, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. There's so much stuff in there. Sharing her journey from endometriosis to veganism and post-surgery healing. Okay, AI is paying attention today. Period. Sometimes AI they don't be catching up. Thank you for the light so much. Is authentic. Authentic, how you been? Where you been at? I haven't seen your live in a minute. Not where you been at. How have you been? You're welcome. God bless you too, Hassan the God. What's up, John? Bled. Sorry, Bledsoe. I'm sorry, I just slaughtered that. What's up, Draco? How are you? How was your day? What do y'all have planned for today? My son has basketball tournaments and PA this weekend, so I said, let me go ahead and go live before I don't see y'all all weekend. I've been blessed finishing college in 4 months and officially smarter, stronger, wiser, and more humility. I know that's right. I love that for you. Congratulations. To bug me? You came out here to bug me? Okay, well, you can try. You can try. What times you do your lives? So I normally go live during the week. I will pop up here and there on the weekend, but normally I'm live during the week. Damn, stepson needs some new shoes or a PS5. No. So my kids are very well taken care of. Even though I'm not with their father anymore, he does his part. So no, my kids don't need any shoes or a PS5. You need a hug. Double back tarot. I got you. Delivered. What time is it? Oh, we still got time. What's up, Senya? How are you? I'm doing amazing. I'm multitasking. Love to hug you from behind. Yeah, I don't give those type of hugs, guys. You know. So I don't know if y'all know, but when I be hugging, I be praying. You know. So it's not a sexual hug in any type of way. Okay. So if that's what you're looking for, I can't help you. You're gonna have to get a hug from somebody else. You haven't seen me in a while. Where you been at? Cause this the app I'm live the most on TikTok. You could go for a hug. I got you. No words. Delivered. You work out or this is natural? Genuinely asking. I do not work out. I am working on getting better at working out, but this is natural. I'm always sharing your videos. Well, thank you, Majin. Thank you for sharing my Majin Bruce Lee. Thank you. What's the white thing on your shirt? I don't know. You see something white? Oh, I see it. You got good eyes, cause I I don't even know you can see that. I didn't even know it was there. Yes, you already know Super J Smart. Nipple piercings? No, I don't play with that type of pain. I do like some pain, but not, no. No. I do have tattoos though, but that it's a different type of pain. Like I said, no, no, no. You're so friendly. I am. It's not always a good thing though. Can we get married? No. Are you from Baltimore? No, I'm not from Baltimore. I'm actually not from Maryland. I'm from the Midwest. I just live in Maryland. What kind of pain? Um, I definitely love tattoos. I don't know if you guys know this. I've got like, 19 tattoos. And I like candle wax. I like candle wax pain. And I like other adult activity pain. Can't really get into it. I can on this app, but I can't really get into it on these apps. But piercing, like putting a hole, no, I don't like that pain. I hate it getting my ears pierced, and I don't even wear earrings like that. You're not making no more kink videos. I do. They just are not on social media. They're on platforms that you have to verify your age. Unless it's a stolen video, which I can't do nothing about. My videos get stolen all the time. Best content creator, hands down. Thank you. Can you do a Q&A? Yeah, you can ask me whatever you want. How do you approach the duality of positive and negative on tarot cards, finding balance and meaning in the interplay between light and shadows? How do you find balance? So it's always about intention. So if you have negative intentions doing any of that, of course your outcome is gonna be negative. So you gotta have positive intentions in everything. That would be the balance and meaning. So stand up and turn around. I don't feel like it. I'm just being honest. I am a very, very high believer in do what you want. So I don't feel like it. And rising, none up. What's up, young OG? How are you doing today? But you said we can ask you anything. You did ask me. Sometimes in life the answer is yes, and sometimes the answer is no. So just like you accept the yeses, you gotta accept the nos. You can ask, that doesn't mean that it's gonna be a guaranteed yes. You gotta be prepared for that no, because the no's coming, you know. Grand Rising, Brandon. I do answer questions. How was my Friday night? My Friday night was good. Me and my kids and my sister, we played spades twice, and I won. I won. Actually slaughtered them, but we're not gonna talk about that. I love following you, but you took my favorite post down. Which post was that? Because I don't take stuff down on TikTok. TikTok does remove some of my posts, but I don't remove any posts on TikTok. Maybe a couple. There has been a couple. Which post was it? Um, so no, yeah, I said yes, white drop. You just have to type your comment in the comments, and I can answer it. Sometimes a no is love, but you have to recognize it. Exactly. Exactly. We love you, unicorn. Thank you for loving me. I definitely appreciate the love. This song gonna be stuck on all your heads now. Just let y'all know. Thank you, Coach, for the heart me. I need to just reminded me. I need to get another float. Oh, this battery's about to die. I forgot. Let me find this charger real quick. Please get down here and not upstairs. Dang it, it's upstairs. I'll be right back. Oh, it's not gonna reach. Hold on. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, there we go. We got power. Thank you, Gems, for the corn. Got plans for this Memorial weekend. So my son has games in Pennsylvania today, actually. Today and tomorrow. So we're going out there this weekend. It clap? Yeah, it does clap. God's plan. I didn't put in on the design. The design does make noise. Let you up. You want to get in the industry? Well, I'm not really sure how you get in the industry. I was not in the industry. I just be recording my life. So I'm not sure how to get in the industry. We should give out hugs today. No, I got a busy day. I actually gotta get off of here in a minute and pack. I need to pack. I'm a last minute packer. In the box. No, I'm going to Pennsylvania for the weekend.
Yes.
Hello.
Hey, now I feel so fortunate.
Just letting you know that I am live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. So you are being broadcast to everybody.
Yes, ma'am. And I am privileged to be in your broadcast.
Oh, thank you.
I'm absolutely privileged. I love your spirit. I've been following you probably about a year now. I think I came through IG, and which led me to other. But I just dig what you're doing, man. It's a female in Chicago. Y'all kind of similar, but she don't call them homeless. She call them the friends. Her name is Inglewood Barbie. So she's been doing it probably 10 years.
Yes.
Just really sacrificing, feeding, who she considered her friends, giving them shelter, fighting the city. So I be checking you out. I be like, she got that same spirit, man. Cause a hug go a long way from a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of our mothers didn't hug us. And I think you're aware of that, being a mother. You know what I mean? A lot of our mothers didn't hug us. They didn't tell us they loved us. Yeah, they fed us. You know what I mean? They clothed us. But they didn't tell us they loved us. They didn't hug us. So, as men, we still got those issues. You feel me? So, a hug, a beautiful woman, stranger, that understand the power of what she's doing, it could be reverberating.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It could be reverberating. It could do something to that individual. He may come in with a lustful approach, but leave with like, damn, that was cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. You can't even think about what the person is thinking. You just gotta do your assignment.
Even when I do give the hugs, like I know a lot of people comment on the lengths of the hugs, but that's because I don't let go. I let the person let go. So some people, they just need a little quick. Some people, they like, I needed this all day and we'll sit there and hug. So I'm like, whatever your intention was when you came to the hug, you're going to feel it. So.
I like that. I don't release until they release.
Yeah.
What made you like have that thought? What made you when what?
So I was actually on Facebook, and one of my friends was live, and they were at work, and they were, basically, downplaying people that were coming in there. And every time I kept saying like, well, maybe, they just having a bad day. Maybe, they just need a hug. And he eventually was like, well, shit, I need a hug too. So I realized like a lot of people project when they're hurting onto other people because they hurting. So
Absolutely,
I'm like, well, if
absolutely.
hurt people can hurt people, then love people can love people. So I got a plethora of love. I'm tapped in. I can literally use universal love. I ain't even gotta give you my love. So that's how it all started.
If hurt people can hurt people, love people can love people. I never heard the latter. We always hear the usual. If hurt people can hurt people, but I mean, yeah, love it conquers, no question. I mean, it balances at the very least. You know
Yes.
what I mean? It balances the spectrum. But I ain't gonna take too much time. I appreciate you allowing me to come into your platform.
No problem.
She is a real person, y'all. She's not a bot. She is real.
Thank you, Atlas.
You know what I'm saying? She is real. She is beautiful too, man. I appreciate you. I'm gonna keep supporting you. You know what I mean? And thank you so much.
You're welcome, and I definitely appreciate the support from IG all the way to TikTok. So thank you.
Yeah. I'm definitely rocking with you. All right, baby. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay, cool.
How did you stop smoking? So listen, before I stopped smoking, I would get like intuitive insights, but it will only be like in like dire, life threatening scenarios. So because I've been driving and it was like, stop the car. And I'll, slam on the brakes and dodge an accident, or I'm going somewhere and it's like, don't go in there. And I'll leave. And then, find out that, something crazy happened. And had I been there, it would have, I could have not been here. So because them were the only times that I would literally just be like screaming loud, and I started paying attention. So I'm like, well, shit, this is one of them times. So I was, and it was just like, you need to stop smoking. So I'm like, okay, well, I actually posted a video on the whole conversation, but it literally like read me, read my life, read how much I was using it. And I was like, okay, well, look, I'm about to let me just try to stop. And I did. And I have a lot of gifts. A lot of my gifts intensified. A lot of my emotional trauma that I thought I had dealt with did not resurface, and I had to actually deal with it. So then, like, I know a lot of people look at empathy as like something negative, but I feel like if you are able to understand and be able to fine tune it, it's actually extremely, extremely beneficial, not only to yourself, but to the other people. So I love my gifts. I love being able to help people heal with them. So I didn't have that part turned on when I was smoking. So to stop smoking and have it back turned back on, I was like, oh yeah, it's not for me. Not everybody wants to use their gifts, or a lot of people are afraid of their gifts. A lot of people have super powers, and it can be scary. So their substances kind of numb that effect. I didn't want to be numb no more. So it's been 2 years. I never went back, and I actually don't plan on going back. I feel like maybe if it was like the real, that has that balanced natural level of THC and CBD, maybe. But a lot of times too, I would be, because of anxiety and stuff like that, But then I got into the herbs and I found the herbs to get rid of anxiety. So I'm like, the weed, sorry, TikTok, the kind of just covers up the anxiety or like puts me into like a perspective that I'm not really feeling what I'm going through versus, for instance, I started drinking lemon balm, which is a herb, as a tea, and it completely got rid of my anxiety. So I'm like, why would I want to take something that's just gonna fake cover it up if I can just take something to get rid of it? So that's my experience. Thank you, Sincere. Outfit of the day. I just have on some pants and a shirt. No socks. Can I inbox the herbs? I can. I can show you real quick. Um, hopefully they don't cut my life. But this is lemon balm. All apps. This is not a substance, even though it may look like it. This is lemon balm. And there are other herbs you can take for anxiety. But for me, this one took it out. I don't want no lemon. Well, that's because it's not a lemon. It's a lemon balm. You know, Lance, we got to listen to the whole statement, Lance. So again, let me show this real quick. These these are other herbs that you can use for anxiety. Um, you ain't even reading. I'm not reading. I'm letting you read. Take a screenshot. Lance, don't you start. Must have got a BBL. No, I did not get a BBL. This is what God's fingertips look like. You know. Bonjour. What book is that? It's the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. What, Lance? What'd you swear? Oh, thank you, Tony, for the shell of a warrior. Lemon and lavender would be nice. Yeah, lavender is nice too. I put lavender in my baths too. A lot of times, y'all be talking about the energy from getting people's hugs. I just come home and just take an energy cleansing bath every time. So you shouldn't be afraid to give out hugs too. I definitely pray and put my protective bubble, but for some energies that do stick, they just come right off in the energy bath. And I do use lavender as one of the herbs. Let you up.
What's up with it, Riot? Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Just letting you know I'm also live on IG, Facebook, YouTube, and X. So everybody can hear you.
What day is X?
Twitter.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I wouldn't say anything that, even if it was just me and you, I wouldn't say anything that would destroy me or bite me in the long run.
That's good. I just would want people to be aware because some of these apps just record.
No, I respect you saying that though, because some people they don't be aware of that though, and they just come on and say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, I was reading the comments. I try not to read the comments and stuff when I was in there earlier, but I was just like so freaking lost. I'm like, why are they talking about? I was saying so many comments like the stuff that I guess you into, whatever. I just was lost. Like I said, I didn't know. I'm like, hey, what's going on? I feel like like when you lost on something, like you the only one in the room, like.
Yes. Yeah. So a lot of people are have either seen my other content that's not on here, and that's all they seen. So, or have some of my fans actually do come on to my regular social media and comment. So,
Okay, so they're like, so this is like most of your followers come from your other content.
no, some of them, but a lot of people, maybe a lot of them from Twitter because Twitter was the main platform where I was releasing a lot of my content. But a lot of people are lost like you too if they've never seen my content.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a curious person, so when you said what you said, I'm like, okay, that's why I had left. I'm like, okay, time to do some research. I'm like, I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm like, okay.
My name on Facebook is The Unicorn Riot.
I understand, but I was like you. I got up here because I'm like, damn, you kind of. Well, I ain't gonna say different because I never met somebody that was into that stuff like that, whatever. So I can't even say like. But I'm kind of surprised, like in your persona, like it's like you're not. And I'm not saying you should be, but it's like you're not like ashamed, or you're not, or like you're not scared to share with people, or like it's almost like for whatever reason you do it, you know the reason, right? And you have accepted the path that you have taken in life, and I just respect the fact that you like, this is what I'm doing, but it's not who you are though. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you doing, that's not who you are as a person. Like that's not your essence, right? That is just something that is what's it called? Something that is really, those things are frivolous, really. And as human beings, we are able to enjoy things that are free, like things that come free to a degree. The things of life, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I just be myself and unapologetically. So, I feel like the more people that are open about what they like to do, then it won't seem as singular. But even with content, like I I just like to share my life in general. So before, when I was just focusing on adult content, it was like that was the only side of me that people got to see. Now I'm like, well, you about to see all of me. You about to see everything I like to do. So I never stopped doing content. I just stopped posting it on social media. So a lot of people, that's when they're like, oh, you stopped doing content. No, I never stopped. Like is a part of who I am because that's what I like to do. I only do content that I want to do too. So I just like to do a lot of other things too that people didn't notice or know about.
I mean, shoot, really, like, I thought about once upon a time ago, I thought about getting into the industry because for some reason, right, and I feel like I could just share this with you because, like, you're about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just to share with a lot of people kind of embarrassing. I like recording my life sometime, and when I have been with previous people in my life, I always ask them like, "Hey, you mind if we take the camera out?" And I don't know why I be wanting to record myself, but I don't know. But now I don't feel so much alone that'd be like a desire of mine. It's like I'm like, is that a weird desire that I want to record myself all the time?
I mean, I might not be the best person to ask because I don't think it's weird. So my opinion would be biased. I feel like I'm an adult and I'm not doing anything, harming any other body. I'm here on this earth to live, so I be living, unapologetic.
Hell yeah. But no, that's what's up though. Like I said, I mean, whatever you do, that's not none of my business. You know what I'm saying? I come to your shit because of your essence of who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I see the comments, they probably thinking I'm whatever. I mean, she's a beautiful woman, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I mean, I get pussy, so it's like, I don't be really that thirsty. Y'all really kind of sound like y'all don't get nothing, but, she a beautiful woman, but I appreciate, your wise though.
Hi.
What's up?
Is that your son I was talking to in the car the other day?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you was the joint on the phone?
Yes, sir.
I remember you, bro.
What's good with it? You got some what's it called? You well spoken, just like your mama.
I be telling him, go live, share that knowledge.
Look, if anything, if y'all not listening to what she's saying out of her mouth because y'all looking at her body, saying you already missed the point. All right? So I appreciate you telling me that I'm well spoken, but I had to get it from somewhere, okay?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. You look like you be reading about pyramids and alien artificial intelligence and all type of stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. I just be trusting spirit, bro. Whatever she bring me, I'll figure it out. But I'm hip to frequencies and all that. I know the pyramids were built off of frequencies and all that. But I just be making art, bro. But this ain't about me today. It's about her, bro. Well, y'all really, okay? Because if she's in your life, she's showing you something. Whether it be how y'all niggas need to stop lusting or what y'all can do to help your spiritual growth, which is the other one. So, continue.
Yeah, this is my son. This is my oldest. Just a 20-year-old. My camera's not on?
Did you already eat?
What? This whole time? No, I didn't.
Your camera looks like it's on right there.
It looks like it's on.
Yeah, it's on.
I like the baby though.
Is it on now? Can you see me now?
Appreciate it, bro. Like, bro, he's trolling, bro. He's trolling.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. Gems, tell her the truth.
Gems, tell her. Now look. Now this implies.
I'm not gonna lie, I come here for the knowledge. Okay, period.
Hallelujah, bro. Yo, you gotta be like him. Because I know why you were here. And I don't think your family would really appreciate that. All right?
I mean, like I said, I know why my body was designed the way it was.
Hallelujah.
You know, I didn't always use it for that purpose because I didn't even know what the blueprint was. So I can't fault anybody. That's why I said the comments really don't bother me because I can't fault you for the design working. But just know that you're gonna get a whole nother perspective when you leave because that's what the design was meant for. It was meant to bring you in off of this. So if that's all, you know, if that's all you get and you come back, maybe the next time you're gonna get the knowledge. But I didn't design this.
Exactly.
You know.
And if y'all falling, not really a trap, because she not trapping y'all, bro.
It is a trap though.
But you not doing it. You didn't make the body.
Yeah.
So if all y'all come here, y'all allured to the honey, and y'all don't get nothing from it, like the knowledge, bro, because she takes the time and effort. You see all these damn books?
Yeah, psychedelics are strong in this episode.
What are you trying to say, bro? What are you trying to say?
I got a question for you, right? This y'all relationship is interesting to me, right? I'm kind of curious. How long did it take you to like? Because obviously your mom is beautiful, right? And I know you probably done been out with her, and you been seeing guys like going crazy over your mom. How have you, over the years, grown to have a mature response and like just accept the fact that, you know, I got a beautiful mom and a lot of guys is gonna lust after her, they're gonna do this or that, say this or that, right? How have you handled it as a man, a young man so far?
Truthfully, that perspective has given me so much, like, literally, bro, I'll meet somebody that she'll bring home and I'll be like, okay, well, I can see how they're attracted. But what the word is, like, I can see deeper than that. Is dude cool? Is dude insecure? This, that, and the third. But all of that, IRL, when I come and see y'all on the live, it gives me so much discernment. I can see what y'all really here for. All right. Some people, y'all come here for that, but y'all get this instead. Y'all get the knowledge that she's trying to spout to you. Honestly, that's giving me discernment. When we go outside, I see dudes looking. She go outside to get free hugs. Some people, they'll come take 4, 5, 6 hugs. All right, you see what I'm saying? Like, I understand. I'm a dude. I know why y'all doing what you're doing. But come on, man.
For me, it's almost like it's a timeline in my head. I meet people, they come in off of this, you know, they may not get nothing the first time. Then they come back. They may listen for a little bit, but they still coming back off of this. Then they come back and I'm like, well, hold up. What you ever talk about? You know, so because I already see the timeline, like I said, for me, it doesn't bother me because I'm like, you just at step 1. You know, and if you don't get to step 2, then that means somebody else is going to be able to give you that knowledge. But the seed that I didn't already plant it's already planted. Once you know, you can't unknow. So I don't, like I said, it doesn't bother me because I've been dealing with it for so long. I don't want to say that I'm numb to it, but like I said, I understand the timeline of them even being able to see what I have to offer. So it doesn't irritate me, but it definitely irritates them sometimes.
Oh yeah, I'm a bro. I'm trying to get over that. That's really my test is control. Okay, not I understand, but this is still my mama, yo.
Exactly.
Exactly.
No,
this is the oldest. I have an 18-year-old and a 16-year-old too.
Oh, okay.
What made you change your life? Definitely when I stopped smoking. Like I said, when I stopped, I got so many downloads. And like I said, I used to post my content everywhere. Like, it's fine, it's okay. Once I stopped, them downloads was like, girl, look what you've been doing. So it's able to actually see everything and be able to see the impact of what I was doing. So that was only at that moment that I was just like, all right, I probably need to, rewind, delete some stuff, redirect, but I didn't start until I turned 30. So from 30 to 36, 37, blinders. So I'm not saying this to say, hey, if y'all are out there, that you should stop doing it too. But for me, that was one of my most memorable awakenings because I could literally see everything. I won't say for the first time, but I could feel the whole picture of everything.
I don't know if this is true or not, but this is kind of like a side note. But you seem like a witty person, right? I feel like a woman always has a part of her that she might not show, right? And I'm always when I'm talking to somebody, I'm looking for what you're not showing, because you showing you showing what you're showing, right? But there's something that you're not showing, right? And it's not because I don't feel like it's on on purpose, but it might be for whatever reason, right? So I'm trying to look what's the thing that everybody notices but doesn't notice. That's what I'll be looking for.
All right, watch this. I don't think necessarily that she's not showing everything, because to say that she's not showing everything will be that she's not living her authenticity. When she be cracking jokes with y'all see the witty part. Whether y'all overlook it because y'all are lusting or y'all are looking for guidance, that don't mean that she's not being authentic in whatever she's doing to 100%. But if y'all can only see 40, 50, 60% of the picture, you're not going to get the whole puzzle piece.
Yeah, that is true, but there are parts of me that I do on purpose hide, and
do tell.
This is one of them.
No. Every time I come here, she's like, "Go follow my kids. Go follow my kids."
Now, but between my kids, I didn't even want to post them on social media years ago. I didn't want them to have to be exposed to everybody else's comments because they don't have same type of patience I have. Also, I know people that are into certain things, so I didn't want them to be lusting after my kids. It wasn't until, like I said, that I stopped smoking that I was just like, you know what, I can't, shield, like, by not posting them or feeling like I'm shielding them. They're not, being able to live their life to the fullest. And people are not being able to understand a big part of me because they are a big part of me. So it wasn't until the last couple of years that I even started posting them.
That makes sense.
No, this is my son. This is my oldest son.
Yeah, I only been here a couple times. Only been to your son, talk to your son right now. I only been here a couple times, or a few times. Like I said, I probably been following you for a minute, but I never really took the time to jump in your live because I thought you was just trying to thirst trap at first. But you say you is. But I'm saying, like, you got some women though, they thirst trapping and that's all they about.
Well, I don't try to thirst trap. My body is a thirst trap.
She said by default, people are going to. So that's just what it is.
Yeah. I literally at one point was.
But I do understand what you mean, though.
In a nun outfit. I was, because I was like, okay, well, let me just make it so y'all can't see nothing. And they were still thirst trapping. So I'm like, at the end of the day, I can only be myself. I can't, be somebody that I'm not, because y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do and say what y'all gonna say regardless. So I would rather be me and be myself than somebody that I'm not. I ain't no none.
like thirst traps only really work. They really work on individuals who have been planting seeds in their mind on that in that area, right? Because if that's not my focus, like if I'm not going to taboo lands, right, and I see you, my I'm not gonna conceptualize what I've been watching or what I've been feeding myself, what I've been feeding my soul. When I see you, right, I'm gonna have a different approach. You know what I'm saying? You can tell, like, when a man is less, you can tell, or when a woman, man, when they lusting hard like that, like 9 times out of 10, they probably in taboo lands, right? Feeding that part of their mental, right? That's why you have, and I'm speaking off experience when I have been like so focused on watching flicks. I noticed like the danger in that, right? Because when I got very addicted to it, and it got to the point where it was ruining my relationships with people I was dating, and because I was expecting the people that I was with to be the exact same as the person, and they'd be looking at me kind of like, like, no, that's not, I can do this and that, but if you expected me to, be something that is not really technically is real, but it's not real. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but you in it, I don't know. I don't know like how to. I don't even know how to like really word that. Like it's real, but not real. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, to a certain extent.
I do feel like if you have the discernment and the intelligence to be like, hey, these is taboo lands in the first place, there are going to be times where, yes, you might fall into it because we're human, but there are going to be times where you can look at a beautiful woman like her and be like, well, I'm not going to lust over her. What does she even got? You're going to be like, okay, yo, these pants look tough. Hey, yo, this background look tough. Hey, like, this, she's not giving off lust, sexual energy. This is giving off a strong, firm woman. So if you understand you're emotionally intelligent enough to be like, look, I'm not going to lust over this person for a second. That's how you create a connection that doesn't build off of that. So you got that type of intelligence, hallelujah. But what she's trying to do, even just not even just trying, what she's meant to do for half of these niggas in here is to give them that intelligence just from sitting in front of them.
Like I know with me, like don't get me wrong, I love Smecks, you know what I'm saying? And the idea of Smecks is like awesome, right? The release, all that. But when I get with a woman, it's like, I don't know, I want to be loved. You know what I'm saying? I want to be loved. Like, I want somebody that's going to be genuine and consistent and actually, like, love me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because all those things are, those frivolous things, those things, like, they like vapor. It's vapor. You know what I'm saying? Because once I'm gone or once she's gone, right, do I want people to remember me by what I have between my legs, or do I want people to remember me for the pillars that I have created in society that has impacted the souls of individuals for the greater purpose in life, right? I want to be with an individual like that because Smecks is good, the body's good, you know what I'm saying? But all that stuff, all those things fade away, those frivolous. The essence is what the essence within the physical is what what's the word for it, is what surpasses everything that's surface level.
I'm listening.
You show that?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Oh yeah, I've shown that before. TikTok. Please don't restrict me. This is a part of life. So
I wear glasses. I ain't gonna lie to you. Who was that author? I wonder if I can find it in the library.
Take a screenshot.
Matter of fact, I think I did. I think I got a screenshot of that. You had me screenshot the Zodiac, and then you had me screenshot something like this a few days ago.
This is part 1 of the Book of Wisdom. So I feel like once you actually know what it's for and how it can be manipulated, like I said, once you know, you can't unknow. And you'll see, like you said, to be able to value people and demand that they value you for more than just this.
I kind of want to ask you, but it might be too personal. It might be too a personal question. Like I said, I'm curious.
Here, this my son, y'all. This my son is 20 years old.
Yeah, I'm one of them people. I don't know your son's name, but I'm one of them people. Like, I don't know. You remember that show? How It Works.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I like. Okay, how is this soap created? You know what I'm saying? How is a roll of tissue created? Like,
oh, okay, yeah, I do remember.
Where the idea come from? You know what I'm saying? I like to know the beginning to understand the ending, or to understand the what I'm experiencing. I want to understand it to its core. So the question I had, like, what drew you to the path, that path that you're on? Like, what drew you? Like, what was appealing about it? Like, what besides? And matter of fact, I'm gonna throw a wrench in there. Besides the feeling in itself that you experience, what keeps you in that lifestyle, and what drew you to the lifestyle?
Life and living authentically, unapologetically, not hurting your neighbors. But everybody's life path is different, and everybody's experience is used for their purpose. So going through things that I went through life and realizing what I was supposed to take from them for my purpose does that. So a lot of people in my life could seem crazy and chaotic and they could never, but that's only because we don't have the same life path. We don't have the same experiences and the same wisdom through different things. So my life has always been tailored towards specific experiences to gain the wisdom to live the life that I live.
Do you feel like that there's something to gain from that lifestyle?
Everybody, when you think about God creating angels and being able to help you and hear you, and you think about like, okay, well, you're gonna meet these angels and stuff in church, or you want to meet them at a community meeting. God's everywhere, and I feel like a lot of people forget that. So, if God is everywhere, that means He has foot soldiers everywhere. So, because you may be a foot soldier in a church, doesn't take away from the foot soldiers that are in these dark places as foot soldiers.
You understand?
I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that because you just said a whole lot, right?
So, have you ever heard the expression light in the dark?
Right, okay.
So, you can't just expect light to just be in light places. There's light everywhere. And more so, the light in the dark is more impactful because you're in the dark.
Okay. So, okay. Are you saying, now tell me if I'm wrong, so are you saying that the people that you come across, the the people that you cross paths with in this lifestyle, there's a gem that you leave with them despite the reason they came.
Absolutely. That's one of the biggest parts of my purpose. So a lot of people don't like the industry, but you don't realize that there is light everywhere.
I know this. I used to go to this church, and this woman, what is pastor, her wife, she would go to like the I don't know if I can say that. She would go to the corn. She would go to the corn festivals and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now she's a pastor, but she would go to the corn festivals or whatever you call them. Where all those people, those celebrities show up, and she would spread the gospel. Like she would talk to the women, and not just spread the gospel, but get eye to eye with them, right? Because as a woman, she understands things about women, of course, that as a man I might not understand, right? And just like you said, life be life and on life terms, and that's the sometimes conversation is a puzzle and it makes sense in the end, right? So that's why I said like a few minutes ago, what did I say? Hold on, what did I say? I'm trying to put this together. Why you do what you do, right? I know some cases, it might not be your case, but I know in some cases, right, people trying to pay for college or they're trying to support their family, it's deeper than the surface of what is being shown, right? But if I'm always mingling in taboo land, if I'm always mingling in taboo lands, the lenses that I have for you is going to be blinded, and I'm gonna in my subconscious, I'm gonna forget that you're a human being who has feelings and who has been through trials and tribulations and have made up in your mind that, hey, this is the best I know to do, right, at this point in time in my life, and I'm content with it.
That's on step one. So remember I was talking about that timeline? It's step one for majority of people. So from my perspective, I expect it. And it, like I said, shows me where you are on the timeline. But majority of the people that come to me on step one, come back for step two, are here on step 3, 4, 5, 6, and have a completely different perspective than they had on step one.
You think this is like therapeutic for you? Like,
absolutely.
So,
I feel like we're supposed to live and we're supposed to learn off of each other's experiences. And through that, you're able to get through whatever situation you are on. So it's absolutely therapy. Not Dark Souls Remastered. Where is this book?
It's a game.
No, I was thinking about. Hold on.
I'm finna mute my what's the name for a minute. Whenever you get tired of me picking your brain, just be like, all right, I ain't finna let you know further.
I'm about to go.
Yeah, I'm about to get off here at 12 anyway. But I highly, highly recommend that y'all read this book. There is a part 2 too, but read this one first. And there are, hold on, sorry. Wait, there we go.
I'm gonna give y'all a little energy in the comments. I do stutter sometimes. It has nothing to do with being nervous and nothing like that. But I do stutter sometimes, though.
You do not need to tell them that.
But yeah, it's a lot of people that are light workers and don't realize that you're a light worker is because of your path that you're on, but you are just sleeper cells in the dark. Not the only one. So when I say like life path, I don't mean like me specific, like my life journey. I mean an actual life path. There are multiple people on the same life path with the same purpose.
Do you go to other people's lives? Like,
Yeah.
okay. So what type of content did you be into?
What you mean?
Like, what would be a live that would cause you to be like, oh, I'm gonna stay for a while?
I just go into people's lives that I'm following. So sometimes I just sit there in the comments. Sometimes I comment in the comments. Sometimes I actually go up in the box. But I don't have like specifics. I just go into wherever I'm led.
I know that I used to go live.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a content creator. I just went live yesterday, but I'm gonna start going back live. But it would definitely be a pleasure in the future to have you stopping by just to just be on a panel, and because I'm the type of content that I want to do this time, and I know you're not asking for this information. I'm just freely giving it.
Oh, you right.
The first time I was going live, I try not to force my faith on people.
Yeah,
I try not to force my faith on people, but I am, I would consider myself a Christian, somebody that believes in Jesus Christ. I'm not perfect. I'm still learning and growing as I breathe, right, until the day I die.
Mm-hmm.
But this time around, I want to get cause at first I would just read a devotional, and then I would have people chime in on the devotional that I read. But this time, probably just gonna have topics I might have something random on my topic, do you think it's okay for a man to be with two women, or something random like that, and just see what people, because I know everybody has an opinion about something, and everybody has their belief about the way they go in life.
Well, let me know when you start doing these panels.
Oh yeah, definitely. I like chatting with you. Like I said, you bring, not a lot of women can get me in my conscious mode. You know what I'm saying? Only some can get me in my conscious mode where I'm like, damn. But you be getting me in my conscious. I like that. I like when I feel like this versus when it's blah. But I like when somebody can give me. Same with your son too. Like, you should go live, and you, like I said, you well spoken. You seem like you got some wise to you. You know what I'm saying? You somebody that, if I had a conversation,
ain't no shush. I be telling the same thing. So no, ain't no shush.
She literally told me 30 minutes ago.
Okay.
But yeah, this is just confirmation, bro.
Because like I said, for me, I feel like you don't know who your target audience is until you meet your target audience. You don't know who your story and what you've been through, who is going to impact until it impacts somebody. So you may feel like you don't have enough knowledge to share, but you got wisdom. And for me, wisdom trumps knowledge. And like I said, you don't never know, somebody could be going through this exact same thing you're going through. So if you've been through some stuff, you got some wisdom, I think you should go live. I feel like I could say something and it may resonate with one person, and then he could say something and then it super clicks. So it's never just about the message. It's about who you are, your tone, what type of people are attracted for it to even stick with different people. So the more people that go live will be able to help heal their target audience.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, I appreciate the time again, creating this space and allowing me on your panel. Appreciate the conversation. It's always good.
Yes, I have.
But I know you say you're finna hit. Honestly, I'm behind. I got in the conversation with you. I'm like, dang, I'm supposed to be gone. But y'all take it easy though.
You too. I'm
Safety.
actually about to get off here too because I didn't start packing and we need to leave in 5 minutes.
Oh,
so
I forgot I had to pack.
I'm gonna get off of here too. But thank you everybody that did come up, participated, that commented, that sent gifts, tapped on the screen. The live will post to Instagram, it will post to Facebook, it will post to YouTube, and it will post to X. So sorry, TikTok, y'all the only live that it doesn't automatically post. But if you miss any part of the live, it is posted. Yes, y'all, this is my son. This is my oldest son. It does post immediately to X. It does post immediately to Instagram, and it does post immediately to Facebook. YouTube, they be having a lag in time. So make sure you follow me on X, Unicorn Raya. Follow me on YouTube, Unicorn Raya. Follow me on Facebook, The Unicorn Raya. Follow me on TikTok, The Unicorn Raya. And follow me on IG, Unicorn Raya's IG. And then, like I said, we're going to be there all weekend. So I'm not going to be back live until the weekend is over. So thank you for the follows. I see y'all following. And I'm going to see y'all on Monday. Okay? Have a great weekend. Thank you, Truth. Thank you for the gifts. Like I said, if you send me gifts, thank you. And I'll follow you guys when I get off of here. Bye, Instagram. Have a great day on purpose, too. Bye, TikTok. Bye, Facebook. Bye, YouTube.